The 2025 Formula One season is shaping up to be a challenging one for Red Bull. Despite gaining increased wind tunnel time, early indications suggest the team may struggle to replicate its previous dominance. Their car isn't performing as expected, and the looming 2026 engine regulations only add to their concerns. Could this mark the beginning of Red Bull's downfall? More importantly, could this uncertainty push Max Verstappen to seek a new home in F1? Let's dive deep into the situation and uncover what's really happening behind the scenes. Red Bull has been one of the most dominant teams in Formula One in recent years, but the tides seem to be shifting. The 2024 season started with high expectations, but the team's car concept, initially believed to outclass the competition, has only led to a series of technical setbacks. Continuous upgrades have failed to deliver improvements, and the exits of key figures like Adrian Newey and Pierre Wache have only worsened the situation. Despite the internal struggles, Verstappen managed to clinch another championship in 2024. However, expecting a similar feat in 2025 seems unrealistic. Red Bull's technical director, Pierre Wache, has spoken optimistically about the team's wind tunnel time, calling it a potential advantage for 2026. But he also emphasized that if not utilized correctly, it could lead to disastrous consequences. It is potentially a big advantage for 2026, and I hope we use it properly, Wache stated. But that's not how Formula One works. It could be an advantage, but we must execute it well. This means Red Bull will have to divide its focus between the 2025 and 2026 seasons. While the team plans to spend the majority of its wind tunnel time on the 2025 car, there's uncertainty about how competitive it will actually be. Verstappen himself has warned that Red Bull must be cautious in its approach, hinting that the upcoming season may not meet fans' expectations. One of the biggest threats to Red Bull's dominance is the resurgence of Ferrari and McLaren. Both teams have made significant progress, forming formidable driver pairings that could challenge Verstappen. Unlike Red Bull, these teams are investing heavily in both 2025 and 2026, ensuring they remain competitive in the long term. Verstappen is set to battle alongside a new teammate, but it's unlikely his partner will challenge him for the team's leadership. However, the real battle lies outside the team, with Ferrari and McLaren pushing aggressively for the championship. If Red Bull fails to keep up, Verstappen could find himself in an unusual position, fighting from behind. A major concern for Red Bull is the 2026 engine regulations. For the first time, the team will compete with its own engine developed under the Red Bull Powertrains division. Unlike Mercedes, Ferrari, or Renault, who have years of experience in engine manufacturing, Red Bull is a complete newcomer in this area. This puts them in a vulnerable position, as they'll be competing against seasoned manufacturers while learning on the go. If their engine development falls short, Red Bull could find itself in the midfield alongside Audi, another team entering the engine game. This uncertainty is a significant factor in Verstappen's future decisions. The Dutch driver has made it clear that he has no interest in racing with an uncompetitive car. If Red Bull's 2026 engine fails to deliver, Verstappen may be forced to consider other options. His father, Jos Verstappen, has already hinted at the possibility of a move, stating that his son won't stay in a team that can't produce a race-winning car. Verstappen has always been known for his ruthless competitiveness and refusal to settle for anything less than victory. With all the uncertainties surrounding Red Bull's future, could he be preparing for a move? While Verstappen hasn't publicly stated any desire to leave, his comments suggest he's keeping his options open. Freedom for me is just being at home, not having to worry about the next thing on my schedule. Verstappen recently said, "This year I'm looking forward to seeing how competitive we can be. Once we get a picture of our performance, we can set a target." However, if Red Bull fails to deliver a strong car in 2025 or shows signs of struggling with its 2026 engine program, Verstappen may be tempted to look elsewhere. Teams like Mercedes or Ferrari could be attractive destinations, offering him a competitive seat with proven engineering expertise. Christian Horner, Red Bull's team principal, acknowledges Verstappen's independent mindset. Max is his own man. He's made it clear that he doesn't see himself in Formula One for another 15 years like Alonso or Hamilton. He has interests outside of the sport and enjoys GT racing and simulators. If he stops enjoying F1, he has the personality to walk away. This statement suggests that Verstappen won't hesitate to leave if Red Bull can't offer him a championship-winning car. If the team falls behind Ferrari and McLaren in 2025 and their 2026 engine proves uncompetitive, Red Bull could face the harsh reality of losing their star driver. The 2025 and 2026 seasons are crucial for Red Bull's future. If they fail to develop a competitive car and engine, their dominance in Formula One could come to an abrupt halt. With Ferrari and McLaren rising as major threats and Verstappen unwilling to settle for mediocrity, the team faces one of its biggest challenges yet. So, Do you think Verstappen will stay with Red Bull, or is a move on the horizon? Let us know in the comments below. And if you're interested in the latest updates on F1's 2025 regulations and Mercedes developments, check out the video on your screen now. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update on the latest F1 news. See you in the next one.